We're still investigating what the exact cause of the break is, what the cause of the failure is, but we know that there was firearm damage, there were shotgun pellets embedded in the line itself.
Well, the investigation into what caused a power line in northern Manitoba to fail is still ongoing. Officials with Manitoba Hydro are warning hunters and other firearm users to avoid shooting at electrical infrastructure. That after evidence of firearm damage was discovered on a line that triggered a power outage in northern Manitoba in late December.
And we can't say conclusively that that's what caused the failure. We aren't saying that at all. But any kind of damage can shorten the lifespan of a power line, can exacerbate other damage to the line, or ultimately cause some sort of problem or outage with the line.
The line from the Genpeg generating station to Cross Lake is roughly 22 kilometers long and has 4 spans that pass over water. To alert aircraft about the power lines, they're equipped with bright markers. Peter Chura with Manitoba Hydro says in all of the spans, including the portion of the line that failed on December 28th, causing a power outage that wreaked havoc on the community of Pimicikamak, the markers were riddled with evidence of gunshots.
The lines themselves, we can't tell yet because they're still energized and 75 feet in the air. So out of an abundance of caution, we're going to swap out those other 3 river crossing spans just to make sure there's no further damage to them.
However, in a statement, Pimicikamak Cree Nation Chief David Munias says the move is an acknowledgement by Manitoba Hydro of the urgent need to replace aging infrastructure in the area. Shotgun pellets are not. Quote, "What we know is that this outage occurred on an old, outdated transmission line from Genpeg to Cross Lake. Aging infrastructure fails, and this line has been vulnerable for years." The statement went on to say that it's too early for any conclusions to be drawn about the cause of the outage, and it alleges that decades of underinvestment in Northern and First Nation communities continue to put people at risk, and the outage is another consequence of that reality. Manitoba Hydro taking issue with the statement from leadership, saying, quote, "To be clear, the line serving Cross Lake is no less reliable than other similar lines across the province. It is not outdated. To suggest otherwise is completely inaccurate." RCMP said it is not aware of any firearm-related calls for service in the area of the power line, and there's no ongoing investigation. In Winnipeg, Modjeski, City News.